Hi guys, Squirrel here. A very good morning to you. Just woke up in my truck. Let's crack open a beer. First thing we do when we wake up, crack open a beer. Let's go and get some grub. I feel the need for some sausage. Sausage and beer right after waking up in your cab. This couldn't get any more manly right now, could it? Right, here we go. Sausages, beautiful. Quick trip to the bathroom. Now, on the plan for today, we had a couple of things. We put our parts order in, so they might come today. When we fit the parts, we're going to get phone calls for sewerage, so we're not going to worry about sewerage. We won't have enough for the parts and the mechanic. So today, let's go and check out the little island in the middle. This thing, which allegedly... Actually, I don't know if you need to bring the axe or not. I don't know what you need to take. I've not been there yet. Do we carry beer with us? Will there be a... Let's have a drink. I feel like Bear Grylls, but we're going without any supplies at all. That's what I feel like right now. This could be a risky move. Let's take the boat to the middle island and have a scout. It's not that far, so... Worst case scenarios, we'll come right back again. But if there's anything there, we'll have a sniff around. And a look. And then we'll come back again. Maybe we'll deliver some wood if we need to get some more money. Or maybe we'll go out and get another wreck. Not really sure. Actually, let's just sprint. It would be nice to see other boats on this lake. You know, like the vehicles that drive around, but we can have some boats just going up and down the place. That would be kind of fun. Maybe we'll put that in a future update. Right, we've never used the boat before in this series, so you're going to see the boat for the first time in use. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. You can fall in the water, it's not really a problem. So what you do is you kind of get into the driving position, which is like here somewhere, there you go. So you enter driving mode, just like the car. You've got the engine shut off, you've got the starter, and you've got the gear select. So you grab hold of this. Oh, first time, amazing. Put it in gear. Press the W key and steer. That's all there is to it, really. U-turn. The hard bit is figuring out how to get back to your little jetty thing because you just can't see it. You cannot see it. It's kind of opposite the aerial. But as you get further away, you'll see it just becomes a sea of trees and you end up not really knowing. One trick is, if you see that tree line there, and that tree line here, there's like a dip right here, so you kind of look for the dip. That's the best tip I can give you. Now the boat doesn't cost anything at all. It doesn't burn fuel that you have to fill up. You don't need to touch the engine. It's always available. I think when you save it, it probably resets to here, but I'm not really sure. The bus apparently is operational now in the patch. There are no bus stops per se, but if you stand at the roadside, I think you can flag the bus down in the same way you can just flag the green guy down. So, you know, we could, if we wanted to, take the boat to the town and then go and get the bus. I mean, we could do that. It'd be a bit of a walk, though, from the town to the highway, but we could do it. Actually, I don't know if the bus comes into the town. I actually don't know that. There is a bus stop opposite the shop, so in theory, you would expect the bus to come to the bus stop. But I've not tested, so I don't know. Yeah, you see that now? You see there's like a hill, and then a dip, and then a hill. Head for that little dip in the trees. But if you tried navigating at night, trust me, you'll get lost. So this is the island. The town is just there, and you can see it in the distance. There's the church right there. So you kind of, the jetty's about here, and you walk up into the town. Oh, look at this. It is a cabin. There's a little cabin you can go to. This is like the second accommodation that you can use. This has only just been added. Like yesterday this was added. This is so cool. I'm just looking for the jetty. I think that's it now. Wow. There are no brakes on this thing, so you just have to kind of guide it in. Okay, that should do it. Engine shut off. Exit driving mode. Now hopefully, once the engine's off, it seems to get its own bit of a braking system going on. Oh, you can save it here as well. That is really handy. Yeah, look at this. This is so nice. This is so nice. Oh, there you go. That's where you can sleep, on that sofa. Man, this is a nice pad. Okay, what else have we got? Cupboard. Cupboard. Can't use any of the cupboards. What was that? Light up. Oh yeah, you press the F key and it goes on. Look at that. Set light off, set light on. Anything up there? Nothing here that I can see. Okay, so that's like your living quarters, I guess. Thing is, oh yeah, you've got a sleep point and a save point, haven't you? So that's alright. I presume this is the sauna. Oh wow, yeah it is, look. How do we operate this thing? Blimey. So, this is the temperature gauge. Obviously, I don't know where you get the wood from, that's the thing. Do you have to bring up the chop? Do you have to bring the wood over here? Or can you chop up wood from here somewhere? Let's have a look outside. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Okay. I don't know how much wood you need. Probably enough, isn't it? Get off. Okay, let's put that down. I mean, I don't know where the matches are going to come from, in all honesty. Let's put a couple there. I don't... We'll take like 3 or 4 or something. Do you know what I've noticed? I can't hear the dog barking or anything yet. Maybe that'll appear later. Okay, let's try putting this in. Start a fire, look at that. Well, it's not like The Longest Dark where you have to faff around to start a fire. That's brilliant. Hang on a minute. Where do you get the water from? Do you just use the lake? Let's go outside. See if we can fill it this way. Or we can look around the back of the house. Let's see what happens. Look at that! It just works! As you would expect. I'm in awe of this little pad. This is brill. I mean, your parents' house is fine. But this is, this feels like your own place, you know? Feels like you've got your own place. When your parents eventually come back in the game, maybe you'll just have somewhere to go. Maybe just go stay here. Like, screw you guys. I found a better place to live. Try and keep the heat in. Okay, is that temperature going up now? No, it's still pretty low. Is it? Do I need to do anything else? I don't know what goes in here. That looks pretty warm. I guess we just leave it then. I don't think that's really moved, does it? I mean, the other one, the other sauna does take a long time to get warm, so I'm guessing that's the same. Whether that wood will still be here when we get back, I don't know. It tends to despawn bits of wood. So my guess is probably not. But yeah, this is a nice pad. Anything else on the island here? Not really. I'm impressed. Very impressed. Right, let's take the boat over to town, shall we? Because we can. We've got reverse. Oh, we've got a reverse gear. Do you know what? I didn't even know this thing had a reverse gear. Things I never knew. Well, ain't that handy? Look, the smoke's coming out. That's brill. That is so good. It means... Do you know what it means, though? It means you can go to town at night here and get drunk. And you can then either have your truck outside and go to sleep in your truck and sleep it off. Or you can get the boat back to there and sleep there. And that's a lot easier to find than that is. So if you find yourself at night, you know, and you need to get the boat back, then instead of getting completely lost on this lake, you can just go straight to that island. So I think this is really, really nice little update. The truck sleeping point is great. That little house is just, I love it. I hope he adds more things on it though. More things to do there. Like, the only problem is, how do you get your supplies there? I guess you could take... I tell you what, let's do that now. Let's get the shopping. Because if we take a bag of shopping, we can hold it on here and take it back there. And we'll have some food and drink. Because I don't think there's anywhere to drink. I don't think you can drink the lake water. I'm not 100%. But I didn't see anything to drink there. So you can get clean. If we take food and drink there, you can sort everything out. Just wonder if there's anything else changed around here. There's the jetty. I wonder if they'll do anything with the church at any point. Oh, we'll swing out this way. You need to come at the jetty sideways. It's a lot easier that way. That'll do. Stop. Okay, we'll walk from here. So what you can do is you can, like, press the J key, I think it is, and just push it back a little bit. That's pretty handy. Okay, don't go anywhere. I have no idea what time it is. One thing you should be able to buy, I reckon, is a watch. You should be able to buy a wristwatch. You can put the clock in your car, but you'd have to get rid of that little meter to do it. And it's not really worth it. But the only way to know what time it is to get into your home and look at the time. I don't even know if the shop has a clock in. Also, this guy's house doesn't do anything. It's quiet. There he is. That's Mr. Wub Wub. There he is. The only thing is, he's lost his music. Like, from here, normally, you'd hear the wub 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 wub, and it's all gone. It's just not the same. So the bus stop is here. But, you know, will the bus actually come through town? I don't know. The green car comes through town, although I've not seen the green car at all since the update. Hey!
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärve kova?
Are we still friends? Yeah. You're so nice, mate. Now the parts haven't arrived. There's no parts yet. Otherwise, if the parts had arrived, you'd have a little letter there. The buy beer and milk goes sour. That's just how it goes, I guess. Tourists don't buy milk. Let's get some mozzie spray. We'll get a crate of beer. Oh, we'll have to carry the beer separately. What a pain. What an absolute pain. Sausages and macaroni. And some chips. Okay, that'll do. Throw the beer on the floor. I'll be back in a minute. Actually, I'll have a quick beer while waiting. You can keep that. Let's see if I can get it into his window.
Hyi jumalauta oikeesti.
Straight in the car.
Saatana paska juo kukaan. Toi on ihan pelkkää paskaa. Heitä nyt vittu jo tommoista.
He actually reacted to me throwing the bottle in his car. That is awesome. Oh my god, I'm going to troll that guy. I'm definitely going to try and have a fight with him at some point. I'm going to bring my sledgehammer back and try and smash his car up because it's weird. He just lets you smash the car up. He doesn't actually react to it. But if I swing it at him now, maybe he'll sort of get out and have a fight. Who knows? Yeah. Don't ever save it, though, when you've got a carry bag full of stuff. It'll explode everywhere. So we'll get this shopping. We'll get the drinks. We'll take it back to the cabin there. Hopefully it's hot enough. And we can have a little sauna there. And then maybe we'll sleep in the cabin. But one thing's just occurred to me. If you sleep in the cabin, is it going to respawn the boat outside? Like, how's the boat thing going to work? Because if it puts the boat back to your home, how the heck are you going to get off the island? Also, there's like the textures in this game flicker a little bit. Have you seen this? Like the shadows flicker. It's really weird. It's good though, this game. Considering one guy made it, it's amazing. It's certainly, there's nothing else like it. It's hilarious, Meister Macar. One day, I hope he'll put like V6s and V8s in it. Maybe like the American muscle car, and you can just modify it and get suspension, like upgrade the suspension for it. Get different kinds of wheels. Like you could do drag races in the muscle car. Oh, that'd be so good. My life, look how thirsty I am again. Tell you what, you can keep this one as well. Look at the dent it put on his door. Look. Look at the dent on his door. I guess he's not a fan of this particular brand of beer. Oh, that's funny. They need to add more characters like that. Like the guy who gets drunk at the pub and he phones you up to go and pick him up sometimes. If you come back to town like early in the morning, if you don't pick him up, he'll be stood at the bus stop waiting for the bus. But you can't really interact with him. You can knock him out though, but you can't really interact with him. Look how dirty my dirtiness bar is. Oh my god. Alright, let's put that inside here. Let's get into driving mode. Let's get it into reverse. I honestly can't remember if it used to have a reverse gear or not, whether he just added that. I couldn't tell you. It's really handy though. Don't you fall out of my boat. I'll be very upset if that happens. This is a life, eh? A beautiful sunny day. Boating it across the lake to your log cabin where you've got a wood-powered sauna to sit in and get clean. I mean, really? Really? Life doesn't get better than this. This is so cool. That's going to clip right through the floor in a minute, I can tell. I just hope the temperature's risen enough. It should be. We've been out like at least a game hour, maybe 2. I'm going to look around in this place, see if I can find a clock as well. By the look of it, where the sun is, I reckon it's about 11 AM. Because the sun comes up there and then it goes in that direction, I think. That is obviously east. I can turn left a little bit. Yep, this bag is not going to last much longer. But yeah, if I sleep now, the only problem is it's going to be like 1 AM or something when I wake up, and that's not a good thing. He needs to add like a jet ski or something. A jet ski and a ramp. So you can have some like really good fun. I've heard rumours he's making a My Winter car, but I don't know if that's complete rubbish or not. Well, it's good to get some plies in for our little new cabin here. Engine is off. Right, let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here. We'll put this in the living quarters bit. We'll put you on the table. I don't suppose we've got a little pantry area here where we can store all our food. Now we've got mosquito spray as well in here, so we'll have a sauna if we can, and then spray some Odomos. Where should we put this? Let's put it on there, I guess. We can't open these cupboards, can we? Alright, let's open that. Okay. Macaroni. There's a sausage. Put that there. We've got the beer. We've got all the supplies. Let's have a look at the temperature. How are we doing? Okay. That's interesting. Now I'm beginning to wonder how much wood we actually need to put on this thing. And whether you basically just have to keep putting wood on it. Because it's burned through those two, and the temperature's only gone up a little bit. So I think it probably means you need to keep putting wood on there every hour or something. I'm not really sure how this works yet. Let's get some wood in there though. Is that a pickup? Yeah. So my dirtiness bar is in the red, but right now I can't actually clean myself. It's okay though, you can't die of dirtiness, that's the thing. You can die of fatigue and thirst, I think, but not dirtiness. The other thing is, I wonder how many you can actually stack this thing up with. Let's try putting more in there. Maybe you can just keep filling this up for days. I'm guessing you should probably keep wood here, to be honest. Come on, pick it up. There you go. Okay, that seems to be rising quite nicely. So I kind of get the feeling possibly it was the amount of wood I put on there, and if you put more on, then the rate goes up a lot quicker. Let's click some more wood. Let's put that there. Hang on a minute, our dirtiness bar went down. What the heck? Did that go down because I went in here? That's up to 50 already. Where's my little ladle gone? I don't know if we can get any... Yeah, look, the dirtiness bar has gone down. Okay, it's not having that yet. Just by being in this room and it being hot, we are getting clean. That's interesting. Temperature's going up nicely. No, it's not having the steam yet. Probably needs to be like at least 100 for that. that in there. Let's put that in there. It looks like you can just keep glitching wood into it. Alright, I'll just wait here for a minute and see what happens. Okay. So, you don't actually need to put water in yourself to get clean. But look at my thirst bar. You get really thirsty doing this. Sat in there. I'm gonna have a beer. I had to jump out and already have one. It looks like we're gonna need a big supply of beer to stay here. So I'm gonna have a quick beer. And we'll have some Odemos. Like that. One thing I want to test. Can we actually drink the water in the lake? Does our thirst bar go down? No. So that, yeah. So basically, it's a bit of a death trap, this. If you're not careful, you could die here by not bringing enough water. Or beer, because you can't bring water. I can't find any other way of hydrating ourselves at this place. There's no water supply. So it's definitely something to watch out for. Other thing is, I was going to check if there was a clock anywhere. And the answer is, there is a clock. Coming up for midday. I don't actually want to sleep yet. Because it'll be like some stupid time. Another thing you can do is you can have coffee to reduce your fatigue, but I think I've got a feeling it's only the it's the pub that sells the coffee and not the shop. I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna nip back into town and find out if we can grab a coffee, because what I'd like to do is have a few coffees and stay awake, because otherwise our body clock is going to be completely messed up and the parts are going to arrive and we can't work on it during the day and we can't get the sewage jobs and it's all going to go wrong. So let's see if we can grab a coffee back at base. Okay, we're back at the shop. Mr. Wubub's still here. We're getting extremely thirsty. Do you sell coffee, mate? Can we have a look in your little bar? Maybe he only sells coffee when he's, Yeah, there you go. Why doesn't he sell coffee in the day? Dude, that's so annoying. Now I have to buy beer. I have to buy beer just to stop myself from dying. When what I actually want is a coffee. And you'll only sell it to me when the pub's open. This makes no sense. Because I really need to stay awake right now. And all I can do is drink beer, which doesn't help me. And what happens when I drink beer? I get really drunk. And people who are drunk shouldn't be driving boats, should they? What's that noise? Oh man, hang on a sec. Can I get the bus? Hey! Hey, can I get the bus, please? I'm wetting myself here. Is this okay? You don't mind? 25 mark? For a ticket? There's nobody. No wonder there's nobody on your bus, mate. Nobody's paying that. It's a horror. This bus is like from the 60s. What is this? Do you know what? If I take a bus, I'm going to end up walking all the way back up that road. I don't fancy that. I need to sleep. Sorry, I'll take the boat back. Thanks. What? The coach, look at that. He's so old. Oh my god. Hey, dude! He just cut the corner complete. That is hilarious. That is brilliant. Finnish coach driving at its finest. I wonder which route he takes. That's so cool though, knowing that works. Right, I really, really need to go and get some rest now. Unfortunately, the coffee option is not on. It's really dumb. You can take coffee when you're at the pub so you can stay awake, but you can't take coffee in the day because it doesn't open. It just makes no sense to me. So yeah, we're gonna have to mess my body clock up. I think we're just gonna have to we're gonna have to go and take a sleep in the log cabin. Because otherwise I might die on the way back. We're a bit fatigued. It looks like it's gone midday. So, yeah, I'm going to wake up and it's going to be in the middle of the night. I can hear him again. Which way did he go? There, is that him? No. Whoa! Let's get out of here. That was fun. So the bus, if you've ever seen a map, it goes all the way around the map, the road. So the bus is going to basically take that route. And at the moment, there's no bus stops, so what you do is you just put your thumb up when you want to get off. The problem is, the bus goes round the map, but if you get off anywhere, you're going to have a heck of a walk back to anywhere from the highway. So it's kind of weird. I can't really think of a use for the bus right now. Because even like the bus to the mechanic, it's still, I mean it's doable, but it's still a fair walk from the highway up to the mechanic. And on the inner road, the dirt track, is the guy with the green car. Now that's more useful because you can get from the mechanic back to the shop, for example. Because that's the route he takes. He goes to town, does a loop and comes back again. Now you will go past the road at the bottom of your house, but again it's a heck of a long walk from the bottom of that road back to your house. You'll probably die of fatigue just even trying. So although we've got a bus and a green car, I can't really think what use it is. I've only ever thought of one use for it, and that was when my truck got tipped over and I had to go and rescue it. And I drove down there in the muscle car to the mechanic and then hitched a lift back to where my truck was tipped over and then got in my truck, and because the game had reset it when I saved it, I then drove my truck back. But it's like, you know, pretty exceptional case really. There needs to be a way to get a lift back to your house, like a taxi or something, rather than simply having to walk all the way up that road. It's just too far. It's way too far. Right, I'm going to put the light on, and we're going to have to rest. It's midday. It's going to be 8 PM when I wake up, but what can I do? That's it for this episode, guys. We had fun discovering the log cabin. It's beautiful. I love it. But, yeah, tomorrow I need to wake up and we need to go and collect our parts, I think, and kit our car out. So until then, take care. Happy driving.